The clock is ticking for the Nebraska Medical Cannabis Commission. A deadline to create rules and regulations for applicants is quickly approaching. First Alert 6's Philip Katafamo tells us what's next for the commission after the approval of 2 new members.
There's been much debate about 2 nominees to the Nebraska Medical Cannabis Commission, Laurel Muting and Dr. Monica Oldenburg, both appointed by Governor Jim Pillen earlier this month.
But I do think it's important that we put people in this role that are both willing and able to follow through with effectuating the will of the people.
Friday, the Nebraska Legislature heard testimony on their appointments. Some senators argue the 2 do not support what they're regulating, as both previously testified against medical marijuana.
We would not appoint someone who believes in prohibition to the Liquor Control Commission. We would not appoint someone who works for PETA to the Brand Committee. Similarly, we should not appoint someone who denies the legitimacy of medical cannabis to the very body tasked with implementing its regulation.
Other senators felt differently, arguing both are qualified.
If you want someone who truly is going to do the will of the people, which is medical marijuana, you want Laurel Muting with Dr. Monica Oldenburg as a doctor. And that's a great team for this program.
This is the governor's nomination. It's his prerogative to nominate whomever he wants, as long as they have qualifications, and I believe that both of these applicants have good qualifications.
At the end of debate, senators voted to advance both nominees.
27 ayes, 16 nays on adoption of the confirmation report, Mr. President.
The nomination is advanced.
Muting and Oldenburg joined 3 members of the State Liquor Control Commission to create rules and regulations for medical cannabis. But there's some lingering questions over the other members. Commission Executive Director Hobart Roop was suspended on Thursday. This after a search warrant was served at the commission office Wednesday. We are working to figure out what the next steps are. Also, 1 member of the Liquor Commission has termed out. The governor's office says they'll replace that member in due course. In the studio, I'm Philip Katafamo, First Alert 6. Back to you.
Thanks, Philip. Now, the Liquor Commission is set to meet on Tuesday in response to the appointments of Muting and Oldenburg today. Nebraskans for Medical Marijuana Executive Director Krista Eggers says in part, quote, yet again, the Nebraska Legislature has thrown a wrench in the will of 71% of Nebraska voters that supported medical cannabis access last November. She went on to say the representatives in the state that have misrepresented our mission will see their day where the people will hold them accountable. Mark our words, end quote.